Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Tennessee Titans. Into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Right to the air goes Ward. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game, to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? 19, Charger, Buffalo 18.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap, because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle, as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Ward. That's to the tight end, Helm. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Now Ward. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Forget the run on 31. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to run.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Throwing now, Ward. That's complete to DK. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
This is caught. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready?
On play action, here's Shedeur. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only... It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bobcats, 19, 18, Pioneers. Ready?
Here's Sanders. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 42 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Play action. It's Sanders. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's...
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely done job.
Now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Lots of guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Cougar 19.
Play fake, here's Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Titans at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Hurry!
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Sanders. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Now Sanders. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here we go. Here we go. 19.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Sanders once more. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
70 Lions.
Here's Ward. Escaping the pressure right. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Come on. Hey. Cougar 19. Hey, Crash. Ready?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now they'll change things up.
2nd and 7.
18 Radley, 18 Radley.
To throw is Ward. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. What an effort. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender, because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. He finds his man, complete. That's Chavez. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready, top 50, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll throw again, Ward. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw, here's Ward. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Panther Street, Panther Street.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Right back to him on 1st down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Here's a 2nd and 8.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5.
Panther 80.
3rd and 3.
Check out.
Hands it off out of the gun. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Ready. Hawk step, Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Go.
Operating from the gun. Ward. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 4-yard line.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early.
Ready.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
Mustang 19 Tiger 19 70 Rangers 70 Rangers.
Operating from the gun. Moore. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
18 Cardinals.
From the gun, Ward. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Throw left side complete. That's Armstrong. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Throwing, Sanders. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more.
And it's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 48 yards.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
From the shotgun, Sanders. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone. For a touchback.
35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So it's a turnover there on the lost fumble, and this 3rd quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, they can get away from pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
To throw is Sanders. That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Seven Pirates. Let's go now. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers. 60 Mavericks.
He finds his man, complete. It's Armstrong. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9.
Bronco 80. Here we go.
Sanders going to throw again. Flushed out right. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Panther 60.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on here to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? We're able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
18, Rodler, 18.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
19.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders.
The Steelers triumph, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. We'll find Gibson here complete. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 23 yards on the play.
This is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Okay, break. Come on. Check. Trap 50. Mustang 19.
Ward. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
2nd and 10.
Go! Panther 60. Go!
Throwing now, Ward. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They get this out left. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
At the 1-yard line.
Lions. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk ready.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans are back within a score. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
The kicker on.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. And it is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
70, 18, Rodgers, 70 Rangers, 70.
Throwing again at Sanders. A short one there to Freiermuth.
Still moving. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Cougar 19. Panther 60, Panther, Chap 60, Chap 60. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
On play action, here's Shedeur. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. 10.
19 tight. Here we go. Set. 19. Go.
To throw again, here's Sanders. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talked about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the driver's seat here in the 4th quarter.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Cup 19, Cup 19, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Sanders to throw.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Ward now working out of the gun.
He finds his man complete. That's Chavez.
That's good for a Titans first down.
19, 18.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Ward. That's caught by Tucker. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Ward.
Over the middle, complete. That's Tucker. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Out of the gun, Ward.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Steelers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains, wear down the clock, and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Sanders. He gets this into the hands of Jenkins.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 36 yards on the play.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Steelers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Hey, smash.
To throw is Ward.
He's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception.
And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight him.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
And Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Titans are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. It's actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Throwing is Ward. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
That's coverage you'd expect.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. To throw, here's Ward. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
From the gun, Ward. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Now Ward. Got his man, Okonkwo.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
Back to 60, back to 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chig Okonkwo from 17 yards out.
And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind.
Not 6, Cougar 19, 60 Nazareth, 6, check. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
19 Lions. Here we go. Set. 79 Broncos.
Here's Sanders.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Throwing, Sanders.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. At that time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Buffalo 18.
Play action. It's Sanders.
They'll roll him out right. He finds his man complete. That's Armstrong. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Trap 60. 19, 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Sanders going to throw again.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. Finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Steelers tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not the...
He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
First down.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Pittsburgh, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.